Good morning. Are you calling HomeAd?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. You're going to be number one. Don't go away. All right, everybody. Get ready. Here we go.
We got chrome-plated carburetors, calibrated regulators, tube socks, cuckoo clocks, multicolored alligators, taxidermy, jackalope, presidential bar soap. You can find it all at the
HomeAd.
You can take it away if you can fit it in your ride. You gotta lower the seat and then you give it a slide.
All right.
Thing you gotta know when you head to the show. If you add to your stash, you gotta do the cash.
Don't forget the cash.
Purple pad, a toilet seat, dolphin made of concrete, hubcaps, mud flat, food that isn't safe to eat. Macrame, dust mop, curtain made of pop tops. You can find it all at this.
HomeAd.
You can find it all at
The
this.
HomeAd. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the HomeAd program. My name is Pat Shannon. I'm selected to be your host for the next 2 hours, where we will do a little wheeling and dealing. If you have something for sale, maybe you are looking to buy something, maybe you're working on a project, and you would like to solicit the help and advice of the vast and knowledgeable HomeAd audience, which knows a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two and said a thing or two. Maybe you've got a birthday or an anniversary. Let us know those names because I'll write them down on a sheet of paper dedicated to that purpose, assign numbers to those names. And then next hour at 10:45, I spin the big old wheel, and whichever number is adjacent to that name, the wheel selects, that person wins the prizes. So anyway, Brian Summers is in this morning. Brian is over there taking notes and stuff. Now, did you get all that?
Yes.
That's okay.
I'm in school again.
Okay, that's right. Brian will be, I guess, the new year. You'll be kind of doing these things and stuff and getting to, and a lot of people know you already, so you won't be that much of a stranger to the HomeAd audience coming in because you have your show.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
but
but this will be
But
it.
occasionally now and then you come in and do a show.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah,
You
just kinda
know,
show up.
looking at the community and all that stuff like that. But anyway, so gosh, how many more shows? 7? Counting
Seven more
today.
shows, Counting today.
7 more. That's 14 hours.
14 hours. Yes.
If I can get through these 14 hours here, that's going to be great. But anyhow, we've got a caller in the land of hope, but let me also share with you some birthdays and anniversaries we already have in. Joanne Smith with a birthday today. Thanks, Joyce Phillips, for letting us know about Joanne. And the Sharps, Sean and Kathleen, are celebrating their 3rd anniversary. And Krista Childress Lloyd with a birthday. So that's those are the names we have already. If you would like to call us, the phone numbers are 704-873-1400 or 336 if you are calling from that area code, 499-0681. There's also the Studio 4 number, which Justin allows us to use for a couple of hours. He takes it up in the morning for 2 hours from 7 until 9 with Good Morning LKN. That would be 844-788-3464. And our email address is homead@wsicnews.com. And if you want to mail something to us, the mail is still delivered to our back door. But don't put back door on the envelope. Just put WSIC 1117 Radio Road, Statesville, North Carolina, 28677. The Postal Service informed us at one time, said, please let your audience know, just don't put HomeAd on the envelope. We'll deliver it to the station anyway. But don't do that. We need, the road, the city. That helps out a lot. But we've actually had mail delivered, all it has HomeAd. Well, there you go. Okay. We've got a caller in the land of hope. Sir, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for holding. We appreciate that. And how can we help you with HomeAd?
I'd like to run my car again on that 93 Taurus.
Yes.
Needs transmission work. Has new radiator distributor, good tires, a good running car. Does need the transmission work. 980-254-5226.
Mm-hmm. And anything else
it's
today?
located out towards Cool Springs Road area.
Okay, great. Anything else, sir, this morning?
That will be all for today.
You have a good day. Thanks so much for calling us, sir, and getting us underway.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much. 93 Ford Taurus. Got some new parts, I think you said before. Good rubber, good tires, and just needs a transmission or some transmission attention. I think he's wanting about $600 for it. So that would leave you enough to get it fixed, take it up to Chapman's, have them do it. That's what they specialize in. 980-254-5226. That's 980-254-5226. The 12 days of Christmas continues, and this morning, Justin gave away a doorbell. Actually, it's one of those Ring doorbell cameras. Well, I'm not sure the sound it makes, but that does sound similar. But some of my neighbors have those stuff, and they, if you've got like porch pirates going around, they can record you, so you don't want to go if you see those there. But they can actually, I've gone over to see if they're home, and they'll call me from their cell phone, and they're not even home, but they can see who's on the porch there through their cell phones. And what I found out too, that they can be interfaced with whatever you've got. So this was a pretty neat gift that somebody won. I didn't get the winner this morning. And tomorrow, it's the Keurig coffee maker. They're going to be giving that away. And you can still be eligible. If you have not registered, go to WSIC News/holiday. And all the instruction will be on there how you can make yourself eligible. And what Bill on the Sticks and Justin do, they, I guess, draw a name. They go in and get all those names. So if you haven't won yet, you still have a chance to win these other prizes to be given away: the Echo Dot, the blender, the Apple TV, and on the final day, the 22nd, it's the 2-night mountain getaway to Greystone Lodge up in Boone, Blowing Rock, up there in the beautiful, up there near old Justin's school, up there at Appalachian. Good morning. Welcome to HomeAd.
Good morning, Pat.
Good morning, Ronald. How are you doing today?
Staying warm.
Me
right
too.
Now, that's one thing.
Well, the studios today don't have those good old vacuum tubes that used to keep us warm. It's all transistors and LED lights and stuff. But before, we had all those tubes, and it get pretty warm in the studios. But we're okay. I'm
that's
okay.
A good thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I got you a birthday today, Pat.
Oh, okay, Ronald. Who is it?
My son, Lane Hooks. His birthday was yesterday, and I couldn't get in.
Oh,
so
sorry.
He's 62 years old.
Wow. Good for Lane.
He's older than I am.
Yes, I was going to say he's older than we are, Ronald.
Yeah.
Good for Lane. So what's Lane doing? What's he up to these days?
He has been at Alarm South Security Central for 38 years.
Wow.
And he's still there.
Good for him. Wow.
Yep. He's been connected up with security for most of his working life. He worked a few other places, but he got hooked up with the Browns, and
how many years?
Been there ever since.
40. How many years?
38 years.
38 years. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Lane. Okay, Ronald, are you over at Daylight Donuts this morning?
I hadn't gotten out there yet. It's too cold. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit before I go.
Kind of nippy out there, that's for sure. Okay, my friend.
Thank you, Pat.
Yes, sir. You have a good one, Ronald. Thank you so much. Oh, there goes Ronald. Okay, there he goes. So we have Lane Hooks here with his birthday, Ronald's son, 62. 15 minutes after 9 o'clock, Brian Summers dropped by this morning to drop some news my way and all. Can't one just quietly fade away like General MacArthur said? Old radio hosts never die. They just fade away. And like an old radio host, I'm paraphrasing the general.
Sure.
He was talking about old soldiers. He was giving an address to West Point. And he had, of course, been in the Army 180 years, or it seemed like. To give you an idea of General Douglas MacArthur's career, his aide was a guy named Eisenhower, who was, of course, the supreme commander of the Allied invasion in World War II, and General MacArthur was, of course, in the Pacific, and President Truman fired him.
Yep.
Pulled him out of Korea, fired him, and all that. And probably rightly so for what you just didn't have those public comments while your overseas director toward the then president
That's right.
of the United States. So even though MacArthur was right in a lot of his observations there of what we were doing, but anyway, he was giving an address. So I kind of feel like Douglas MacArthur.
You're not being fired.
No.
No. And you're not being recalled.
No.
Can I share the news with all your audience?
Yeah.
All right, folks. So I'm Brian Summers here, and Pat's my friend, and I have known of this great man since I was 12 years old, and I won one of your birthday contests when I was 12, and it was a record.
My favorite group, The Temptations.
Yeah, they were on it. It was the Big Chill album.
Big Chill
album. It was the Big Chill album, and your question was what famous company produced it, and it was Motown.
Motown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Larry Gordy's.
But we all know Pat here, and tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, the town of Troutman. Is it all right if I share where you live? Pat's a resident of Troutman.
You know what's amazing about this is my address is Statesville.
And they haven't shown up yet.
No, seriously. You know, I of course was Troutman, and Sons and I built our current home at the end of East Mambo.
Okay.
Which has a zip code, Statesville zip code.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's like, and right down around the corner, it's Troutman. So
maybe they're not taxing you yet. So
well, no, I'm not. You know, it's a county.
Okay.
We're not annexed by either Troutman or Statesville. Fortunately,
yes, thank goodness.
Because I can carry on my own garbage. Aqua's providing us with water.
Oh my God.
And processing the poo-poo, so I don't need the sewer or water services.
Gotcha. But
thanks anyway, Doug.
Happening tomorrow evening, the town of Troutman has its annual council towns meeting, and they're going to be honoring, and the public's invited. Pat's friends and family and all the listeners can come to Troutman Town Hall tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, and they're going to be honoring Mr. Pat Shannon for over 60 years in the business, being the voice of Iredell County, and just really great. Having a heart really for this community. You have probably been a comfort to so many people. And I could not think of a better place to start than where you call home yourself, which is Troutman. And
the cultural center of the universe.
There you go. You got it, man. And so that's good. Let's frame that quote.
Graduate of Troutman High School, 1961.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. We had 72 to graduate. Many of them, and I was sharing, we had our kind of a neighborhood Christmas gathering at a couple of homes over the weekend, which we do every week. Kind of neat. And most of my neighbors are not from here.
Oh, wow.
They're from like other states and stuff, but wonderful people, really wonderful folks. But I was letting them know about how things were around our area, the mill that was out there in that area of the Highlands and stuff that Mr. Turner set up back in and he was, I think, a lieutenant governor.
Oh, wow.
But he put that mill up, the textile mill, back in 1890-something. And then it became Southern, and it went through changes. There was a big flood there of the Catawba River.
Mm.
And so there were mill homes out there at the time. And a lot of those children went to Troutman School. And then we also had Barium, which was another school that was the Presbyterian Home for Children that had its own school. Eventually, they merged into Troutman. And back in that day, the state required if you had turned 18 and you were in a children's home at graduation, you had to go somewhere else. You could only be in the school while you were in high school. So many of the guys were signed up for the military. I mean, they had them a job, or they had them a place or a family that took them in. So that was a pretty kind of a sad night for many of us, and for, of course, those that were having to leave their home. It was like my parents saying, "Okay, Pat, because I turned 18, you can't come home now."
Yeah, somebody actually
go
told
somewhere
me
else.
Yeah,
but they actually did, I think, tell me that one time.
Yeah.
But
they told me I couldn't come back.
They told you couldn't.
I couldn't come back. You can't come back.
So yeah, Troutman High School. Then we had the county of South Iredell had its first graduating class in, I think, 66.
Wow.
No, I think I'm sorry, 66 was the last Troutman,
High school.
and it was the last. Then they started graduating. There's high school from South
Wow.
after that, I think.
But you're
I
gonna,
was overseas at the
but
time.
you're going to be honored tomorrow night by the mayor and the township council there in Troutman,
Wow.
and it just worked out that Troutman was first, and it's where you call home. Did not realize you went to Troutman High School, so this is awesome, Pat. This is, and again, the public's you're welcome to come down, folks, and again,
I just can't fade away.
no, you can't.
I just can't go softly
No.
into the
Because I'm going to reference you every day on this show.
I could ride away.
I'm going to reference you. I'm going to lean back on you. I'm going to call you for advice how to survive. So,
Man.
and then I guess I can speak on what's happening next Tuesday.
What? There's more?
Yes. Are you kidding? You're Pat Shannon. So the Iredell County Commissioners are meeting. They have their annual meeting that they get together twice a month next Tuesday, the 19th of December, in the old county courthouse there at 200 South Center Street, next door to my place. And they're going to honor you with Iredell County citizens from the Iredell County Commissioners. And this is a unanimous from all the county commissioners. So pick up you and Sonja and have you there. And they're going to, read all nice accolades and things.
Could
And
they waive my property tax for next year?
that may be a vote, but I'm sure I'm sure by you being Pat Shannon, they will absolutely waive your property tax.
Yeah, sure.
Or you just wait till I get elected and then do it, but you may not be here. But they're going to honor you next Tuesday night at the Iredell County Board of Commissioners meeting in the old county courthouse there at 200 South Center Street. And they're going to honor WSIC's The Voice of Iredell, really, Pat Shannon.
And you put all this together. So you're the blame. It's your fault.
No, I work for Justin.
Oh, that's right. Just, of course, that guy.
Yeah, with a little bit of
That
influence from Mark
Justin.
Singer. So no.
Mark Singer, I knew he had something.
I take orders, but I also learned protocol, which is and then in the loop with strong arm Ben Daniels. So he's got a right hook that
It's amazing. People stop calling all of a sudden. When
Oh
you
my
started
goodness!
To reveal this, is it possible that they, meaning Troutman and the county commissioners, could do this before the meetings?
Yes, it will be. It'll
I
be
mean,
before.
because I don't have
Yeah.
to stick around and,
You
hear all
don't.
the people yelling about the traffic in Troutman
and throwing tomatoes.
the taxes. And
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I talk with the clerk for sure now of Troutman. So you're first up on the dibs.
Wow.
And so you don't. Yeah, they'll do that.
I don't want to make I kid a lot. I know the commissioners; they know me, and the Troutman, Doug
Everybody knows
Wyatt,
you.
and stuff. But I do really have a lot of respect for local officials because they actually have more of an impact on our daily lives than what's happening up in Lululand.
You mean D.C.?
That Washington merry-go-round up there.
Yeah.
When I retired from the Air Force, 1985, I came here. I was waiting for a civil service appointment with the Army, of all people, down in Charlotte. And so I worked with Jeff Corbett. He was a morning guy. And I would do news, and I would cover the local, the school board meetings and the Iredell County Commissioner meetings. And the first county commissioner meeting that I attended, let's see, I wonder if I could remember the county commissioners at that time. Larry Hedrick
Okay.
was the chair. Of course, at the auto auction,
Yeah.
was our school bus driver when I was going to Harmony.
Oh,
and
my
I
gosh.
knew Larry. Larry came up to me, and we kind of had a little reunion there.
Oh my.
Alice Stewart,
Yes.
she was new to the board. Bill Mills, a Democrat. We had, and good grief. Now, I shouldn't have even started this, but
Was Howard Bryan on there back then?
no.
Okay.
I think that was either before or later
Okay.
there. But we also had, and then Alice Faulkner, who was the secretary, then became a county commissioner.
That's
there.
right.
And who was the other Democrat lady from the South Iredell Troutman area? Wonderful.
Yes. Tice?
No. Oh yeah, Sarah Tice.
Yes.
Well, that was later.
Okay.
But gosh, I wish I had.
See, I remember some of these-
Jesse Crosswhite
Jesse Cross
was
oh,
also.
Wow.
She and Alice had been elected.
I remember Jesse. By
Mm-hmm.
the time I came back and had some workings from D.C., I would come and the Vidalia onions. That's what.
Francis Murdoch.
Yes. Okay.
So we had Bill Mills, Democrat, Francis Murdoch. Uh, uh, Bill Mills invited Al Gore to speak when he was running running before he teamed up with Bill Clinton back in that time. But
did he show up?
Two of the last Democrats to be elected.
Oh wow.
Well, actually, no. Hamby.
Okay.
Was I think our last
Diane Hamby.
Diane Hamby.
Yes.
Wonderful gal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
but
now she's
but they
growing
were all great.
bees. She's doing bees now and honey.
Honey, good for her.
Yeah.
That is great. But a lot of respect for the county commissioners over the, they I think they get a lot of criticism, and so some of it rightly and justly so.
Those are your words.
They no. I mean, I'm not. I mean, they realize it, but they're not out there to please everybody. Their mission is to do the best they can for our county and keep it competitive with industry coming in, but to also keep it reasonably affordable for people to live here and all. That's why Sons and I are moving to to Mississippi here. No, we're not moving anywhere. We love where we are. We love everything here, and I am way past time for the break. Thanks to Brian Summers, who is kidnapping Sanja and me tomorrow and then on Tuesday of next week.
Yes.
Our evenings are very precious to us. We watch TV shows, we eat junk food, all that stuff. So we'll have to set those 2 nights aside.
Well, that's why I showed up here very early this morning with batteries for your remote control.
Will there be food?
Yes.
There will be.
I'll bring it.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
We eat late. We really do. We kind of the Mediterranean.
Trust me too. I go in
so
there.
That we'll have plenty of food when we go home, leftover. All right. So we'll be right back. More. This is the HomeAd program, believe it or not. We'll be right back with our bag of mail from yesterday and hopefully more calls here on the HomeAd Show. So do not go away.
Ridley. WSIC. Local starts here.
And right now, this is HomeAd, 9:32 our time, 28 before 10, and we have no one on the phone. If you want to call us, it's still HomeAd. Brian Summers came in to let me know I'm losing my Thursday night, tomorrow night, and then again on Tuesday of next week for some little presentation that the town of Troutman and the county commissioners have planned, respectively, on those evenings and all. Sandra's not going to be happy. You know that, but that's okay. She'll accompany me, and do we have to stay long? I mean,
No.
Is it going to be? It won't be that long.
It won't be that long. They'll
Just
honor
just
you.
a few minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes. Give you the award. Give Sandra some flowers, and yep.
No
and people will
food.
take pictures with you.
Maybe some hot dogs.
I hope Duck is listening. So Duck Wyatt, if you're
Duck would be
listening,
good. Peking Duck. Peking Duck Wyatt. Good morning. You are on the HomeAd program. Thanks for calling. Whoops, sorry, wrong thing there.
Good morning, Mr. Pat.
Hey, Mr. McCoy, the real
Yeah,
McCoy.
that's me.
That's right.
Yeah, I made it through that operation and everything.
Good
So-
for you. I'm glad you called. Great. So what's the prognosis? What did they tell you?
Oh, they got it all.
Great. Man, that's good news. Good news for
Yeah,
you.
the first time he got it all. So
Wow.
I'm in good shape.
All right.
I'm
Good.
just in a lot of pain right now,
Well,
but
you'll have it for a while, but that's good.
yeah, they say in a couple of weeks it'll be okay. But
Good for you, sir.
whew.
Good for you. I know. That's good.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to put nothing on. I just want to let you know I love you.
Oh, you too, Mr. McCoy. You're the real thing.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I appreciate everything and
Sure.
wish you a good Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sir. And you take care. Take it easy. Don't go running any marathons.
Okay, bud.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Thank you, sir.
okay, bud. Bye-bye.
Mr. McCoy, the real McCoy. One of these days, you want to climb that mountain, walk up there among them clouds. Good morning. Welcome to the HomeAd program.
Good morning, Pat. This is your friend here, Jerry.
Jerry, the Mooresville connection. Good morning, Jerry. What's up in Mooresville this morning? You're not out playing golf, are you? Not now.
I just had to tell you this. I am headed to the golf
Oh,
course.
good grief.
Yeah, the old guys are going to play. Let me see. This thing says 38 degrees.
Yeah.
But anyway, today we have our senior Christmas gathering.
Oh, great. Where are you
So-
playing? Which
so
course you playing today?
It Mallard Head.
Mallard
We
Head.
play 9 holes. Yeah,
Great.
yeah. We play 9 holes, and then we come in and eat, and then we play a 9-hole Captain's Choice.
Wow. Great.
So
That
that
sounds
gives
like
us
fun.
something to do in beautiful weather, huh?
Yes. Yeah. In fact, I kind of preferred playing when it was freezing, especially at Lakewood, because my ball would just bounce across the water and it wouldn't wind up sinking.
Hey,
Yes.
that turned out good too.
Oh, well. Well, great, Jerry. And do you want to put anything on HomeAd this morning?
All I wanted to do is just tell everybody we hope they have a very safe and Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, Jerry.
I ain't trying to. I'm not selling nothing.
Well, enjoy the day. Enjoy the game.
We'll do it, buddy. I just thought I'd share that with you about dummies playing golf.
It sounds great to me. Thanks a lot.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye, Jerry Miller. And I guess I'll be able to, after the 22nd, be able to go out with the guys in the mornings. Because golfers usually out in the mornings and stuff. But no, here I am hosting HomeAd, which is fine. Caller, can you hold until we read the bag of mail from yesterday? You'll be number one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And the reading of the bag of mail from yesterday, the day before, sponsored by Larry and Aaron Hollyfield, who took over from the 3-ton man, delivering gravel, mulch, sand, compost, and fill dirt. Call them at 336-909-4609 or 336-909-2922. And let them know where you are, when you'd like it delivered, where you would like it dumped or spread. And they'll do it for you in grand style. That's Larry and Aaron with 2 A's, Hollyfield. 336-909-4609 or 336-909-2922. Caller, can you hold until we finish our bag of mail? You'll be the second one here in just a minute.
Yes, I can.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. Now, from yesterday. One of our listeners was looking to buy a Jeep 4x4 truck, like a Cherokee, CJ. Wouldn't consider an S10 Chevy. Looking to pay about $1,500 or hopefully less. Call this number, 704-902-1131. If you know of one available, 704-902-1131. For sale, a Ford Escape. It's a 2005. Looking to get about $1,000 for that. Does run, drives a little rust underneath. New tires, new brakes, all around, a lot of new parts. And 4 parts, a 2005 Chevrolet Equinox. Call for these vehicles, 704-528-3197. That's 704-528-3197. And Providence Church of the Living God out there on Hickory Highway. They're having their barbecue fundraiser Friday and Saturday, beginning at 10 in the morning until 3 p.m., and you are invited. The $10 for the pork plate or chicken plate. And then they can deliver 10 or more orders, prepay orders, and I think that's $12 a plate there if you get it delivered, 10 or more. Call these numbers. Well, one of them I can read, the other I can't. Call 704-253-2577. They also have Boston Butts at $35. 704-253-2577, I think. Is that number's kind of scribbled down there. But just show up. Just go out there. And out there is 3534 Hickory Highway, Providence Church of the Living God. Sir, thank you for holding, and welcome to HomeAd.
Yes, I want to put that 1999 Camry back on, please.
Yes, ma'am.
It's got a little over 200,000 miles on it, new tires, new radiator. It's in good condition, runs good, for $2,500.
Okay, great. Just broke in.
Yeah.
Great.
704-528-7730.
In the cultural center of the universe, Troutman.
Right, Troutman.
Great. Okay, well, thank you so much for holding, and I do hope you have a wonderful day, ma'am.
Thank you, and I hope you do too.
Thanks. Bye. 99 Camry, just a few miles, 200,000. You know, it's a few miles. New parts, though, $2,500 for it. In Troutman, call 704-528-7730. That's 704-528-7730. Good morning. Thank you for holding, ma'am. Welcome to HomeAd.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. Having a good day. Is your day going okay?
Yes, it certainly is. It
Good.
certainly is.
Good.
Birthday, I'd like to.
Yes, ma'am.
It's for Annie Eccles.
Annie Eccles?
Yes. Better known as AKA BB.
AKA Akabib. All right. And how can we add any more information about Annie today?
I'm not gonna say how old she is. I really don't know. She's a good close friend of mine.
Good. And
But
you want to maintain that relationship, I understand.
yes,
Okay.
yes. But like AKA BB Eccles.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Annie Eccles, also known as BB Eccles. Guess what? 20 minutes before 10 o'clock, break time. We're going to do that, take a break. And upon returning, we'll have more HomeAd stuff for you, so don't go away. We're back now with more HomeAd, 17 minutes before 10. And the lines are open. If you want to give us a call, we'd love to hear from you on the HomeAd program. Maybe you got to have a birthday or an anniversary or something for sale or looking to buy something. 704-873-1400 or 336-499-0681 or 844-788-3464. Good morning. Welcome to the HomeAd program. All right, there we go. Nobody there. So now the lines are back open again. And Brian Summers stopped by this morning. Officially, I guess you'll be the new, you've already got cards made up.
Justin.
With the HomeAd host and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. And a lot of people worry, so, well, will they still have HomeAd? Of course. I mean, the HomeAd Show is the audience.
No, it is you. You're a lot of it. You're a lot of
hosts that have hosted this HomeAd Show over the years.
But you have a signature on it, Pat, and I know how you feel. I really, very, very humble as you are. You have a signature on it, and I'm just glad to be on the team. And so you have no idea. I'm telling you, bottom of my heart, so grateful to just to be around you, and that's why I'm sitting, taking notes, and listening, and watching, and seeing how you interact. It's very important. It's very important because these listeners care about when you're not here. They call, they ask, and everything. And so, and I know, and I thank you for trusting me with your listeners,
Sure.
honestly.
Oh, good.
And I just
Brian, I do, because I know you're local.
Yeah.
For one thing, I was hoping somebody that people know.
Yeah, and like.
And like. In fact, if you want to see what his picture's up in the post office.
Wanted spelled backwards.
I think he still has a few signs running for mayor.
Oh, my God.
All around.
I just sank the show.
Good morning. Welcome to the HomeAd program.
Yes, I got a Troy-built 42-inch cut riding lawnmower I want to sell.
Yes, ma'am.
And I got a Craftsman, a 42-inch cut I want to sell, and my number is 704-682-20.
Uh-huh. So
704-682-2315.
Great. There we go. Well, listen, good luck. Hope you all have a great day today.
And you do the same. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. She and her husband take turns
calling.
I
recognize
sometimes,
the call.
Yeah. They have either the Craftsman or the Troy build, or he's looking for a deck, or anyhow. A couple of our regular callers over the
voice.
Over the years there. Okay, the lines are open, and you can get through right away. Well, you know the numbers, so don't need to go through those again here for you this morning. We're not only on radio, obviously on the FM signals 105.9, 100.7, but also 1400 AM. That kind of started it all back in 1947. We're streaming. Where I am, it's kind of like a dead zone for picking up radio signals. So I use my little Alexa device for TuneIn, and so it's great. Those are neat little things.
Yeah.
Little Echo Dot
Technology.
Now I'm probably waking up those little devices out there. I do not know that. And then of course we're on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
And YouTube.
And LinkedIn and Twitter. All those platforms.
We're twitting?
Yes, we're tweeting.
I'm not a big fan of social media. I'll tell you that right now.
What's social about it?
I have no idea. Good morning. You're on HomeAd.
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to put a birthday on.
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
From his grandmother, Melvin Nesbitt Jr.
Can we say how old Melvin is today?
I think 40 or 39. Somewhere in the neighborhood.
We'll make him 39. How about that? Or 40.
And his birthday was yesterday.
Okay. Great. A little belated wish there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for letting us know about your grandson, Melvin Nesbitt Jr., who's somewhere between 39 and 40. But actually, a lot of in fact, all of our programs, you can bring them up if you go into Facebook or YouTube and bring up the older, or you can watch them live, like right now, we're on YouTube. And I didn't realize how gray my hair and I kind of look like a little turtle, when I kind of look at the videos and stuff. Do I? Sandra said no, more like Soupy Sales.
I go with Sonya with Soupy Sales.
Soupy Sales.
At least you have hair.
With the
Pat.
pie in the face and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I do have my own hair.
Yeah, full head of hair. And it's all yours.
Thanks to Doris Henry, who she's been mowing my hair for a long time. When I was, of course, in the Air Force, I'd go to the barber on the base there because you want to make sure you're in regulation and following Air Force regulation 35-10, appearance and decorum. So anyway, when I retired, I thought, well, I don't, you have the option if you want to, you can let your hair grow down to your belt, maybe. But anyway, I just felt more comfortable keeping it short. And my daughter, Kelly, who was at South Idle at the time, we came back here. She was going to school with Doris's daughter. They played baseball and stuff. And she said, you ought to go see Barbara's mom. And so I've been ever since 1985. I think Doris tried to retire for a while because they moved to Charlotte, so she's commuting 2 or 3 days a week to
just to cut your hair.
Just to cut my hair, to be the official cosmetologist of the HomeAd program. Pat's Hair by Doris Henry. Yeah. Pat's Wardrobe by Youngfellow.
So when we could get a lock and put it in a frame somewhere and say, "This is Pat's hair."
I don't really feel comfortable.
Yeah.
With those things.
You got it right. I would never have that problem though. No hair.
I was going to say, I don't think you'll have to have an official cosmetologist on your hair, but it's shiny. It looks real good. You keep it glowing.
Well,
and I think the cap helps too. The polo cap you have there.
My wife says at least people don't think you have a brain. You wear a cap over your head.
Hey. That's okay. You'll have a chance to prove that next year. The thing about hosting this program that I've noticed, and there are, like I said, many over the years that have said here and hosted, the HomeAd goes back from what I've tried to research how long it's been around, but back in the 50s when WSIC had been on the air for just a few years, the Record Landmark would publish the radio schedules. The radio of the station, and they would have, because there were like radio shows. It was like, because not that many people had TV, so they would listen to The Guiding Light, Whispering Streets, and then my brother and I would listen to like Gangbusters and Gene Autry and those programs at night. So the radio schedule, and I went in the paper and pulled up a paper from 1950. 1950.
Wow.
At 3 o'clock in the afternoon was a program called Trading Post that ran for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
I think from 3 until people would call in and put their stuff on. And then it evolved. Then it went to the evening from 6:30 until 7. And I remember I did host that for a while. Got another story about that later. And then when I retired, it moved from 9 until 10 after Radio Bingo. And then we expanded it for 2 hours when Mark primed me back in so we could have 2 hours here.
Thank goodness he did.
Well, that's been a long time now.
Thank goodness.
Well, we've killed that little bit of a segment. Let's take another break and we'll come back, hopefully with callers this time, so don't go away. Come on. Yeah, Dennis, is Amber in this morning?
Who?
Is it Amber?
Yes, she's in.
Okay, can I talk to her just a minute, please, real quick?
Yeah, may I ask who to speak?
Yeah, Pat Shannon, in reference to some CPAP supplies.
Okay. Hold on for a moment.
Yes, sir, thanks. We're on, when you do this, you're on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, don't tell me. This is worse than calling HomeAd. That's the only thing about the show. You can't do anything. You can't. And what I found out, most of the stuff in appointments is like in the mornings.
Thank you so much for holding. This is Amber.
Oh, great, Amber. This is Pat Shannon. Did Renee get my CMN over to you from Dr. Wolf's office on my CPAP yesterday?
Yeah, she sure did. She brought it in. I've got your supplies ready to go.
You are a sweetheart. Thank you very much. I'll be over there about 11:15 if that's okay.
That'll be fine. We'll be here.
Thanks, Amber. You have a wonderful day, sweetheart. Thanks.
Thanks, you too, hon.
Bye. Good morning. Are you calling HomeAd? Okay, hold on. You're going to be number one here in just a minute.
10-4.
Yay. Trouble is that those little cushions, they only last for a couple of weeks. And after that, they said, my nose is so weird anyhow.
That's good that she has it. Good
Oh,
news.
yeah, that's good news. I like the Arizona honey, Arizona green tea that they have at Walmart that's sweetened with honey. Son said I drink a lot of that. We'll warm it up sometime.
At Lake Norman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we've got employee pricing plus rebates for savings up to $17,000 off new vehicles. Lake Norman guarantees to beat any deal in the nation. I-77 exit 28, LakeNormanChrysler.com.
During the break, I was calling a local medical facility that supplies me with my breathing apparatus stuff. and the break is, like 4 minutes? And I was telling now, you have to time, if you've got stuff to do between 9 and 11, pick the longest break.
Good point.
And so someone answered the phone, and I asked for the party that's working on the supplies. They said, "Hold on." They put me on hold. I said, "It's harder. It's harder than getting through on HomeAd." Not really. Boy, it's really, really hard now. Good morning. Thank you for holding, and welcome to HomeAd.
Good morning, Pat. This is William. How are you?
William, doing great. William, how are you doing, my friend?
Oh, just staying busy. I just thought I was listening to the radio station this morning and caught that little bit of information about how long HomeAd had been around. I've been wondering that. Didn't know it dated back all that far back.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Just wanted to congratulate you on your retirement coming up, and I know that you're going to enjoy your golden years, you and your family. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas this year, and I hope that you enjoy your well-deserved time off again, because you've retired multiple times.
That's right. Yeah, this will be the fourth time. No.
And just a friendly advice for Brian Summers, him stepping into your seat, which I know he will, because Brian Summers is a good man, a good person. Just be yourself. That's what's made you great, Pat, is just being yourself, and that's what I would recommend for anybody. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. Just be yourself.
Good point. That is well. Thank you, William. William, observations on everything and authority on nothing. That's William.
Thank you, William.
But we love you, William. No, William, that's right. That's true. Well said. That's true for anything.
Jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none. There's only one master. Well, there's only one master, and both of you men know who I'm talking about.
Amen.
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 Thank you, William.
All right, y'all. You guys take care.
You
Bye-bye.
too. There was a guy who started here, a well-known broadcaster, not only in North Carolina, but he actually filled in for Arthur Godfrey up in New York. His name is Ty Boyd. His brother, Dr. Boyd. His other brother was killed as a Navy pilot, but guy had a great personality. He went on to be a motivational speaker, and I wanted to be him. I said, because he started at WSIC, did mornings on that 50,000 big torch down in Charlotte, did the sports at noon, and then became a motivational speaker, making a lot of money and all. But I remember talking to him, and I said, gosh, I wish I could be like you. He said, no, you don't. You don't want to be like me. Be you. Be Pat Shannon. Don't be like me. Because I want to be the motivational speaker. But that's true. William's right there. So you be Brian Summers, and you'll make your own mark. Whenever you sign your check. Okay, enough. I just can't be serious more than 5 seconds at a time. I mean, it just does not fit there. What we do have coming up next is Fox News, and this is HomeAd. I'm not leaving yet. You still got to put up with me for 7 more shows after today. But we're coming back with another hour. We'll talk to Bill Brewer after the news. Good morning. Are you? Good morning. Are you calling HomeAd? Hey, Bill. Gosh, good.
Wonderful to speak to you. We don't have that many more times we can talk to each other.
Exactly. Yeah, after this time, Friday, we're going to be, or somebody's going to be drawing some money for big money and the prospectors. And what was the other thing? I forgot the other thing.
We're going to give away a gold panning kit and a crystal.
A crystal, the wonderful crystal. Very good. Man, that's going to be great. That's going to be good. Have fun. Brian Summers is in with me today to kind of watch and observe and to kind of let me know Troutman's going to do something to me tomorrow night. And then the county commissioners are going to lock me up, I think, next week, Tuesday. They've got something. I said, well, can they just tear up my tax bill for 2023? I mean, that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be real nice of them. Wow. Gosh, that
What type of Monday they're going to lock you up?
I think they're giving me, but what is it, Brian? There's some type of
yes,
a
you'll get
presentation.
a presentation award from the town of Troutman.
A citation.
A citation.
Oh, wow.
And then the Iredell County will give you their highest honors from the county itself.
kidding.
Yep, for a citizen. Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely.
My
Yep.
gosh.
Exceptional award.
Every bit of it.
Oh, good grief, Bill.
Yep, an exceptional award from the county of Iredell. Yep.
Hold on, Bill, just a minute. Just about ready.
All right.
Degrees. Skies are going to remain mostly clear through the evening. Once again, we'll drop below freezing. Low temperature tonight, 28 degrees. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Back we are with more HomeAd. Brian Summers sitting in this morning, observing and watching and taking notes and finding out what not to do next year. One of the things that's the most fun about hosting HomeAd is talking to Bill Brewer every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also when he gives away his money. That's always a lot of fun. And this Friday, he's got $600. I mean, this is cold hard cash, along with the gold panning equipment and a crystal that will calm you. And I don't know what those things do, but it's a pretty rock. Bill, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, and it's a nice day, and we are ready to go this week.
Can you
We
believe?
already had people in here at 8 o'clock this morning putting in for the drawing.
I can't believe it's day after tomorrow, Friday. Wow.
It just flew by so quickly this year, and I tell you, it's been a tough year, but it's been a fun year, too.
Certainly has. Quite different. I know that on your birthday, I took how many years of writing down these special codes that covered the whole paper?
Yeah, I got it right here next to me.
You still have it there? Bill framed it. I tried to frame it, but mine was a little old cheap frame, so you got a better frame for it and everything there. That looks like the old, like something out of Independence Hall from 400 years ago. It's that the paper looks like parchment or something from that. Do you have someone to draw the names Friday at this time?
Not yet. I've had a number of people said they would come in and help with the drawing, so I'll be waiting on them as they can show up.
Okay, good. Now they can draw their own name. I guess it's going to be kind of hard to find somebody that hasn't actually, signed up to win, because it'd be.
I've seen that happen a number of times.
That's true. Yes, I remember one time we put all these names in a hat, and somebody drew out 7 1/4. So I mean, it was the hat size. So anyway, that didn't work. Okay, so here's what's happening, folks. If you're just scratching your head, what are they talking about? Money and stuff. This Friday, day after tomorrow, at this time, somebody will be drawing names out of the big Carolina Prospector Hopper there over on Turnersburg Highway. It'll be live, and that first name will win $100, and then when are we going to draw for the gold panning and the crystal? Will that be after or before?
Yeah, that'll be
between?
after, because I think the cash would be better to go ahead and give it away, and
okay.
Because they'll be the first ones coming out, so we'll do the cash first.
So $100, $200, $300 drawings, and then the gold panning equipment and the crystal will be drawn for after that. So 5 chances there to win Bill's money and the prospecting kit and the crystal. It's going to be fun. That's great. And what Bill also does just for being on the HomeAd program and being with us. He gives those that might be having their gold and silver jewelry appraised a chance to get some more money. And here's how we do it. Bill's got a 3-digit code he's going to share with it. What is it today, Bill?
751.
751. 751. And what that means is when you get your gold and silver up to Bill and he appraises and he explains the process, how he comes up with what your gold and silver jewelry is worth, he'll give you a price. And then give him this number, 751, and that will get you another 10% on top of what you've already been offered from Bill. There you go. And that's 751 for today only. There we go. Well, how are gold and silver trading today, Bill? Have we talked about that yet?
Nope, we haven't. Gold is at $1,981 an ounce, and silver's at $22.55 an ounce. Now, we've got quite a bit of it in stock, and we're running some pretty reasonable prices in there if anybody's interested. We've got a bunch of silver eagles, silver rounds. There's a few silver bars. We even got some platinum. If somebody likes platinum, we got some of that to sell. And we've got plenty of gold right now, so they can check us out. But, you know, that goes along with everything else we've got in here. If they will come by and just take a look, they'd be surprised at how many Christmas gifts they could find in here.
Exactly. And that's right at Fort Dobbs Hardware, 414 Turnersburg Highway, Carolina Prospectors. Go online. Check out the website, carolinaprospectors.net. Thank you so much, Bill. We'll look forward to Friday.
All right. You have a good afternoon and enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, Bill Brewer. Now, we go back to, we got some great stories we could tell. Unfortunately, his wife, Mary and Sandra, would be out the door or kicking us out the door. Anyway, but so we just took a note that we would keep those stories
in the shop.
In the shop. You know, what happens in Statesville State. Okay, never mind. So anyway, call Bill if you like, 704-450-1639, 704-450-1639. And be sure to get by and register to win those prizes or a chance to win the cash, the gold painting equipment, and the crystal that will be drawn for at this time on Friday. Okay, we've got callers calling us right now. If you want to be on HomeAd, the phone numbers are 704-873-1400 or 336-499-0681, and call 844-788-3464. You can also email us, homead@wsicnews.com. And the mail delivered to WSIC 11710 Radio Road, Statesville, North Carolina, 28677. Good morning. Thank you for calling HomeAd.
Morning, Pat.
Hey, yes, sir.
I have 8 weed eaters that I'm selling as a bundle. Also, I have a radio saw for sale in working condition. Nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
I also have two metal aluminum shelves or whatever, and a wooden shelf made out of pallets. I'm asking $20 on both the aluminum shelves or whatever, and asking $10 on the wooden shelf.
Uh-huh.
And my mama has a '98 Chevy S10, little small pickup truck for sale.
Mm-hmm.
The motor in it, I don't think it's any good. I'm not 100% on it, but I don't think it's any good. But everything else on it, I mean, you know, it's got a good body, transmission, all that stuff. She's asking $1,000 on it. Somebody could give me a call, 828-303-0459.
828-303-0459.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. Have a good day, sir.
Thanks.
Up in Alexander County, around Taylorsville, the weed eaters, all at one price. That radial saw that's got a table with it. The shelves, aluminum shelves, $20 each on those. The shelves made of pallets, $10. And the '98 Chevy S10, bad motor, but it's $1,000. 828-303-0459, 828-303-0459. Good morning. You're on the HomeAd program.
Good morning, Mr. Pat Shannon. How are you?
Blessed with the joy of living. How are you today?
Oh, You know what? I'm blessed with the joy of living, which I am. Thank goodness for that. I was calling.
Yes.
It's been about a week or so ago, and a couple of times he's been on there. The Barrel Man in Statesville. Would you happen to have his number?
Barrel Man. I think he called yesterday or the day before. I forgot what I forgot what he had. Let's see. I think he had one barrel when he called in before. Gosh, what day was that? Today's Wednesday, right? So was that a Monday or Tuesday? It was only
I think today's Wednesday.
all day? Is it going to be Wednesday?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, maybe it was Monday. Although somebody was wanting a barrel stove, and I thought, well, because he hadn't called in then. But let's see. I can't see it popping up here.
Aw.
I know. I feel so bad when I can't find things.
And you sound like you got a little cold.
I do? No, I don't. But I do sound like I have a cold. It's sorry. It's probably sinuses or something like that. I've got Barrel Man written down, but I don't have a phone number next to it.
Well,
there you go. Well, there we go.
Well, that's okay.
I know.
I don't listen as often as I used to, and I got on there the other day, was listening, and I heard that. My gosh, are you going to be leaving us?
Well, you make it sound like I'm dying or something.
Well, retiring. Then.
I'm going off to
that sounds worse.
Pat will be in a better place. No. How can I be in a better place? No, this is the best place. No, just retiring. Brian Summers going to be taking over. He's observing this morning and watching and taking notes and taking a nap and all that stuff too. But he's looking at that.
So when is the big day happening?
Well,
you'll be leaving us. I want to be able to hear your last broadcast.
Sure, the 22nd of December will be the last HomeAd with me, and then Justin's going to have Christmas music all the way up until the end of the year. So
so HomeAd will come back.
The 22nd will be our last HomeAd of the year with me hosting, and then Brian will come back the first right after the new year and start HomeAd for 2024.
Right. Well, how many years did you do this HomeAd?
Well, I actually did about a year back in 1965 to 66. I had a break from the Air Force, came back and worked here, then went back in the Air Force, and then retired in 85 and came in and co-hosted with Jeff Corbett. So with the exception of a couple of breaks there since 1985. So 38 years, something like that.
Wow. Well, you certainly will be missed, and I wish you all the good luck and freedom of the world when you get out there.
Sure wish I could
behave, though.
Well, I don't know. I talked to my wife and I think the first thing I've got really exciting planned for next year is a colonoscopy. So that
sounds like
I can't wait for that. Yes, that's going to be a fun thing. So we'll Dr. Trivedi will be performing the procedure. In fact, a lot of the people over there at the Piedmont colonoscopy, they call in with their birthdays and stuff. So I have to. I'll be in trouble when they don't win.
Well, maybe you won't be too full of it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, okay, I'm just joking. That was not right.
No, but you're probably right.
You're right. True. Well, sir, I know you have other people waiting to talk to you, and they probably love listening to the music. And I hope you have a great Christmas and holidays and a wonderful retirement.
Well, thank you. Did you want to leave your number in case Barrel Man's listening, or if he calls in later? Can you do that?
Sure. Yeah, it's 980.
Yes, sir.
267 6127.
Great. 980-267-6127.
Yes, sir. Okay. And thanks for chatting with me a minute.
Hey, enjoyed it. Thanks so much for calling.
All right. Well, you have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thanks. Real nice guy. Barrel Man, if you're listening, give this man a call, 980-267-6127, 980-267-6127. The specials today over at Kirk's Catering and Carryout, chicken quesadilla with Tex-Mex rice, or the pan-fried chicken breast with mashed potatoes and greeny beans. Your choice, $7.49. If you go to their website, kirkscateringandcarryout.com, they have the specials every day for you on their website, Monday through Friday, and they also have the catering services. A lot of you might want to spend more time with the family during the holidays and let Kirk's Catering and Carryout do all the cooking for you. That's kirkscateringandcarryout.com. The phone number is 704-872-8911, 704-872-8911, or go to 3470 East Broad Street at the Food Line Shopping Center. Do I sound a little nasally?
No,
Is that what
you sound fine. You sound really good.
old-
Can I just say something real quick? I like just sitting here listening. I like how the listeners look after each other. She called in looking for Barrel Man, and that's so. I mean, I learned that the week I sat for you. Just how it's a family on here.
Oh, sure.
And I was like, oh my gosh, it was amazing.
And if we don't hear from
They will
them,
check on
They
them.
will say,
Yeah.
you know, we haven't heard from like Margie. We haven't heard from little Margie.
Ugly Antenna Man.
Ugly Antenna Man. Well, Ronnie calls us. We hear from Ronnie. Good morning. You're on HomeAd.
Yeah, I just wondered who won the birthday yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot. I always forget. Wait a minute. Let me get the right day here. The winner yesterday was Kayla Waddell.
Okay, thank you very much, Pat. You have a great day.
Okay, thank you. You too. Yeah, Kayla turned 18 Monday, and her granddad called in her birthday yesterday. So Kayla Waddell, or Waddle, I think it's
Waddell. Yep, you're right. Yeah,
I think
Waddell.
It's Waddell won. And Monday was Candace Gillespie.
Okay, I think
whose
I know
mom
her.
her mom called, and she turned 51.
Okay.
Candris, I think it's Candris.
Oh yeah,
Candris.
you know whose daughter that is? That's Miss Carolyn Cuther, who calls in with the
Kuthero,
wedding
I
dress.
always mess up her name.
And the wedding dress. I grew up with
That's
them,
right,
and
that's
yes,
right,
her
that was
son.
Carolyn.
Yeah, Carolyn Cuther. That's her daughter.
Mhm.
Yeah. She still has that wedding dress from Vegas to sell.
Right, that's never worn.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, the Elks Lodge open tonight.
Yep.
Right down the road from us. Right down the road on Radio Road with full menu and also their pool tournament. Isn't it a little cold to be in the pool?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Take a
That's
dip.
Billiards. They're going to have their pool tournament tonight. Last night to bring in Toys for Tots. So that's one of the collection plays for Toys for Tots this year. They're collecting pancake mix, cereal, and other breakfast items, too, for the pantry at Cochran Street Church. So there's no end to what those Elk Lodge people do.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
wonderful folks, and we do appreciate all they do. Randall and all of them over there, just a great group. Okay, I have to bring up this little thing here to make sure we've got the right caller on the phone. Good morning, you're on HomeAd.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I have quite a few pieces of musical equipment and also a sound system. If anybody's looking, I've got a set of Ford pickup wheels and tires. I imagine they'll fit the van too.
Yeah.
And I've got a large Christmas tree. Anybody hadn't got one yet? Looking for one?
Yeah. Great.
It's a large one. Phone number is 336-309-0528.
336-309-0528 up there near Lexington.
Yes, sir.
Great. All right, sir. Thank you so much for calling us. Hope you have a good day, sir, today.
Thank you, and you too. Be safe.
Musical equipment, sound system, wheels and tires from a Ford, full set there, and a Christmas tree, artificial Christmas tree. 336-309-0528. That's 336-309-0528. Welcome to HomeAd. Good morning.
Good morning, Pat Shannon.
Hillbilly. How are you doing, Hillbilly?
How you doing?
Great, good. I
I'm
asked
doing
first.
very well. I've been riding my scooter up and down the road and
With the training
trying to
wheels.
find fresh roadkill. did you get that slab of deer I brought you down there for Thanksgiving in your driveway?
Thank you. Yes.
Did you appreciate that?
Yeah, from your
That
Meals
was very
Meals Under
brave.
Wheels edition. Yes.
I think that was killed that night.
Yep. Still have the
But
tire tracks
yeah.
on it. Yeah.
So on the way home, I looked up and found some possum and raccoon on the side of the road. We had a good Thanksgiving dinner.
Great.
Now I'm riding the roads on my scooter and trying to find Christmas dinner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I can do it. It might take me one more night.
Well, if you're carrying that burlap bag there, I hope they don't confuse you with, Santa Claus or something with your burlap bag.
I doubt that because I don't have a white beard.
Yes.
But I will tell you, I got a trivia question for you.
Sure.
Now, if you answer this, you'll win something.
Oh, good.
Okay, so listen very carefully.
I'm listening very carefully, both ears.
Do you know why the chicken crossed the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road? To show the possum it could be done.
Man, did I tell you that? Dog.
Gotcha.
Oh, you got that right.
You couldn't pull one over me.
So, look in your driveway, and there will be a small game surprise like a squirrel or rabbit.
Thank you.
And it'll be fresh.
Thanks. Hillbilly, thank you so much. You are just
You're very welcome, very welcome. Can I sell my two riding lawnmowers?
Sure. What you got?
I got two Cub Cadets, one 50-inch cut, one 46-inch cut.
Yes.
And they need a little work on them, but they start up, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a front tine tiller.
Yeah.
5 horsepower front tine tiller. I know this ain't the time of year to be planting the garden, but I want everybody to get ready.
Yeah. So
okay.
What's that number?
I got another trivia question for you.
Well, I gotta move on, Hillbilly. I'm sorry, but we're way past
you
the
better
time
hurry.
for the segment.
You better hurry. You know what day it is?
Well, Wednesday? Hump Day?
No, it's Hump Day.
Hump Day.
It's Hump Day, Pat.
I'm sorry.
704-929-7788.
Okay, Hillbilly, have a good one. Thanks for
Pat, have a wonderful Christmas, my friend.
Okay, you too,
Thank
Hillbilly. Bye. Kind of sounds like Joe Walsh from the Eagles. Back when he was on drugs. Sorry, Hillbilly. Sorry. Anyway, he's got a couple of, he's got a Cub Cadet with 50-inch mower, 46-inch deck on those two. The 5 horsepower tiller, 704-929-7788. That's 704-929-7788. The WSIC job board, which is not really a board, it's actually a piece of paper here, sponsored by Customer-Driven Staffing this hour, could be a great day to begin a new career. Customer-Driven Staffing with various jobs and shifts available. Contact the professionals at 704-761-8388, extension 1. That's 704-761-8388, extension 1. And schedule an interview or just stop by 909 Caroline Avenue North to complete an application. They're right down from where you would renew your driver's license, but you don't have to wait as long in there. That's Customer-Driven Staffing. Good morning. Are you calling HomeAd?
Yes, sir, I am.
Great. Hold on. You're going to be number 1 here in just a minute. Thank you, sir.
All right, yeah.
You bet. Oh, thank you, Brian. I'm not like I said. I don't want you to. Really. Guess we do these. I'll feel like George Bailey, the richest man in town. I'll do my best Jimmy Stewart impression. Okay, thanks, Brian. Love you, man. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Are you calling HomeAd? Yeah, are you calling HomeAd?
Go next, yes, sir. Unless you want me to wait.
Oh, well. Oh, I'm sorry.
Birthday.
Whose birthday? Oh, it is.
Yeah, today is Chris's birthday, the 13th.
Man. I'm hearing an echo coming from somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from there.
It's my phone.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Are we going to say any more about Chris today?
Christy.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that echo too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
But I will. Your phone system is you and I have talked about that off there. But,
it's bad. It's horrible.
It's annoying.
I know. Good grief. It's worse than calling Medicare.
Well, I don't know. I hadn't gotten there yet, but we're close to Medicare. Christy's. Let's just say that she's still young at heart.
We got it. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right. Do you want me to hold or hang up?
Yeah, why don't you hold on? That'd be great. Just a minute.
Sure. Either one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mostly clear. Once again, we'll drop below freezing. Low temperature tonight, 28 degrees. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Whatever the story,
we have to end our dependence on China.
have your say.
This debt crisis is going to set our economy back big time.
This is WSIC News Talk Now.
The ugly antenna has now become a household name in this area. The ugly antenna allows those without a streaming provider to receive up to 50 channels absolutely free of charge, including Fox 46.1. The ugly antenna is small and connects directly to your TV. Get the ugly antenna for just $40. Call 704-682-1755. That's 704-682-1755 for the ugly antenna.
Conversations that matter.
I gotta tell you, I'm afraid to even think about the next presidential election.
Led by you.
The mockery of American politics.
This is WSIC News Talk Now. Hey, what do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus? Claustrophobic. Happy holidays.
'Tis the season.
WSIC.
Back we are with more HomeAd. Thank you very much for holding, and welcome to the HomeAd program.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I do tree work, Iredell, Alexander, Catawba counties. Insured, free estimates. The number 704-775-6522.
704-775-6522. Great.
Yes, sir. Please no answer. Please leave a message.
Have yourself a good, safe day, sir. Thanks for holding on. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. All right. As you know, he does tree work. He's insured and licensed and all that. It's around the HomeAd area. 704-775-6522. That's 704-775-6522. Joe Nick's on the phone right now with a very, very, very special birthday that he wants to share with limited information.
Well, I was going to say I'm old enough to remember, I think it was Groucho Marx that used to say, "Take my wife, please."
Please.
But I'm not giving out our number.
Okay. All right. I hear you. Christy's got a birthday, the 13th.
Today is the day, and
13th.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to celebrate this thing all day long.
Great. Very good.
So, but she's younger than me, and a whole lot younger than Harold. And
he is.
But she did retire from her teaching job. So, but you know what? Teachers can retire young these days if they start early.
Oh, sure. That's right. That's
yeah.
right.
Pat, it is Chrissy's birthday, but I want to tell you just how proud we are to say we know you and that you and your bride are friends, and just thank you for the service you've provided not only to our country in your military days, but to this community in your tenure there at WSIC.
It's been a great ride, Joe. It really has. Been a wonderful, wonderful adventure. Every aspect of it.
Thank you for what you do and everything you do and have done, and looking forward to. It's not the end of anything; it's just a beginning of something else.
That's right. If you close one door, another hits you in the back, or something like that.
Oh yeah. I like it.
Thank
yes,
you,
sir.
Joe.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
And happy birthday to Christy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, Christy Nix. Happy birthday from her lover, Housing Joe. Hey, I still have 7 more shows to do. I mean, it's not like today's the end or anything. Caller, can you hold while we read our bag of mail stuff? You'll be number 1 here in just a little bit.
Oh, I love number 1.
Okay, don't go away. Hold on right there. All right. I think that's Ronald. Ronnie, let's see. Where's the new bag of mail stuff? Had some already set out here, but I was going through kind of moving papers around. The reading of the new bag of mail stuff brought to you by Little Shavers Wood Shop, of course, out there on Salisbury Highway, where you can save big on lumber because they mill it right there. And, of course, they have bird feeders, pine needles, and Little Shavers carries a full line of Daddy Pete's products, like soils and mulch, and decking, and Sitkin stains and PBG paints. Yep, Little Shavers truly is your one-stop shopping source for all things home and garden, so get the products you need at reasonable prices from Little Shavers, 3301 Salisbury Highway in Statesville. 704-872-3148 is the number. 704-872-3148. Little Shavers Woodshop. Caller, can you hold until we finish the bag of mail? You'll be our second one here in a minute.
Yes, sir. I just want to put an anniversary on there.
Oh, okay. What's the name, sir?
Terry and Lisa Chapman.
Terry and
anniversary. Yeah, the anniversary was yesterday. 42 years.
Good for them. All right.
Almost as long as you've been doing the HomeAd Show.
Yeah, you're right. Good grief. Good for them. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. We got them.
All right,
Terry,
man, we
and
appreciate you.
Have a great day, sir. Thanks a lot. Bye. Terry and Lisa Chapman, happy 42nd birthday. Now here's our bag of mail stuff. Let's see, we're downsizing. Got a lot of items here. Under-the-counter Whirlpool dishwasher. Works great. Asking 100. 24 by 35 by 24 inches, the measurements. An antique dish cabinet for 100. 2 matching floor lamps, $45 for both of them. 1 black floor lamp, $5. Cuisinart coffee maker, 12-cup capacity for 30. Keurig coffee maker for 45. Table lamp with shade for 40. Also an LG side-by-side refrigerator freezer, purchased new October of 2021, just too large for my kitchen. Need to sell it and get a smaller one. 1,100 on that. 10-piece set of sterling silver pots and pans. Call for more information and for further details. 704-277-6038 or 980-223-2695 and leave a message. And they'll call back after work. 704-277-6038 or 980-223-2695. Pool night tonight at the Elks Lodge. And, of course, they are open tonight. They're still collecting toys for tots, too. This Saturday, a country breakfast fundraiser at Providence Methodist Church from 6:30 until 10 at 1273 Old Moxville Road in Statesville, sponsored by the the Providence Methodist Church Men's Group. And that's 1273 Old Moxville Road in Statesville. Okay, let's get back to our callers before I mess up something else here. Get the order. Thank you so much for holding, and welcome to HomeAd, sir.
Man, I hope I won something.
Ronnie, I'm sorry, no.
That's all
We
right.
haven't
Listen,
spun the wheel yet.
Do you or Brian know of anybody in Statesville that tunes pianos?
You know, there must be somebody out there. I just don't know of anyone right offhand, Ronnie. Again, can you leave your phone number and one of our?
Yeah, I was told if I move that piano jar around, you have to get it retuned. So I want to find somebody.
So did you find did the gentleman with the Henry F. Miller get in contact?
Oh yeah, I sure did. I got his
Great.
phone number and all.
Oh, good, great.
And I can see me now. First song I'm going to learn to play is Maybelline, Why Can't You Be True? I can see me now, blind man playing the piano and singing, women throwing the bloomers at me. See that?
Well, it worked for Ray Charles, so maybe you could be the next genius.
Yeah, let me read my number, 704-664-9734.
704-664-9734.
Yes, sir. You be my manager, and we'll pick them up, take them to the flea market.
Hey, I'll have all the time in the world next year. Thank you, Ronnie. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, in fact, a lot of piano tuners, not a lot, but I recall they were blind because of their hearing was so more tuned. But Ronnie is visually impaired, and he's got him a piano, and he needs someone to tune it. And his number 704-664-9734. That's 704-664-9734. You need to check out the great propane-powered deals from G&B Energy in Statesville, and then you can get real cozy with one of those new fireplaces and save up to $350 in rebates on cozy heat fireplaces. Or receive a free on-off remote when purchasing gas log sets over $700. And best of all, the Rinnai tankless water heaters starting at $430 after rebates. Visit G&B Energy today, right off Highway 70, 120 Entercraft Drive in Statesville, or go to gbenergy.com, their website, or call 704-873-4747, 704-873-4747, G&B Energy. Good morning. Are you calling with something for HomeAd?
Yes, sir, Pat. How you doing this morning?
Oh, doing great, Brian. Can you hold and you'll be number one after the birthdays and the break and stuff?
Okay, I'm holding on.
Okay, thanks, Brian. Don't go away. Good morning. Are you calling with something for HomeAd?
Yes. Yesterday you had someone who was selling persimmons.
Yeah. The persimmon.
And I didn't get all that number.
Okay, hold on just a minute. The phone, are you ready to
Thank
write?
you.
Can you write this down now?
Yes.
704 902 6043.
660?
No, 6043.
Good. Thank
There,
you.
sure,
very
thanks.
much.
Okay, have a good day, ma'am. Thanks.
You too.
Bye.
We're expecting sunny skies through the entire day today. The temperature as you get through the afternoon is going to be 57 degrees. The skies are going to remain mostly clear through the evening. Once again, we'll drop below freezing. Low temperature tonight, 28 degrees. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Thought-provoking conversations and informed perspectives.
It's meant for everyday people to understand, and you don't have to stress about technical terms and stuff. They just say it like a real person.
WSIC News Talk Now.
Here's a WSIC Business Minute with local entrepreneur and host of Local Biz Now, Joe Vagnone.
I've been buying and selling, owning, operating franchises since 1990. There are few franchising trends to be on the lookout. More white-collar employees turned to franchising in the last 2 years, and they're finally willing to open their savings account to do it. E-commerce continues to thrive. Franchising that takes fewer employees to operate with advanced technology to reduce the number of employees. A surprising trend many of us never thought would happen. Private equity firms are now willing to accept franchises when purchasing companies. This is a material shift in a large buyer profile with plenty of cash.
This has been a WSIC Business Minute with Joe Vagnone. Listen for tips on how to improve your business daily on WSIC News Talk now.
Have your say.
Trusting the government to fix anything is a joke.
Be a part of the conversation.
We can't even trust the banks with our money.
This is WSIC News Talk Now.
Back we are with more of the wonderful HomeAd Show, and this is the birthday segment. By the way, born December 13th, Dick Van Dyke, great, still with us, 1925, so he's getting pretty close to the 100 year there. Christopher Plummer, born in 1929, from The Sound of Music and many other movies. Producer Richard Zanuck, Ted Nugent, the musician, and several others. John Anderson, great country singer. Jamie Foxx, actor, comedian. Now the real famous people, like Joanne Smith with a birthday. Happy birthday, Joanne. Sean and Kathleen Sharp with their 3rd anniversary today. Krista Childress Lloyd, happy birthday, Krista. Lane Hooks, that's Ronald's son, 62. He's been with Alarm South Security Systems, 38 years now. And Ronald calling in his son's birthday. Lane, happy birthday to you, 62. Annie Eccles, also known as BB, from a good friend. Happy birthday, BB. Annie Eccles. Melvin Nesbitt Jr.'s grandmother called, we're not sure, 39 or 40 yesterday. Christy Nix, Joe's better half, great golfer. Whenever we play golf, Christy always shows us a way and all. And she really shows up Joe and me and all. So if you ever get to go out and play a foursome, make sure Christy's your partner, if you're playing that. Happy birthday, Christy. Hope she did a little dance, I bet, right at the beginning of the program. Terry and Lisa Chapman were married 42 years ago yesterday, so we got their name on today, and I guess all we need to do now is spin the wheel. We've assigned numbers 1 through 8, so hopefully our wheel will land on one of those numbers. Give it a good old spin there, and let's see where it lands. Number 1, and that's Joanne Smith. Congratulations, Joanne, because you've won 6 donuts from Daylight Donuts, 1849 East Broad Street, open Tuesday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Also, your choice of a medium coffee or smoothie from Lake Mountain Coffee at 110 West Broad Street in historical downtown Statesville. And a free salad bar from Statesville Boxcar Grill and Catering, right on 540 at 3103 Taylorsville Highway. So when you get a chance, Joanne, just come by WSIC 1117 Radio Road. Best time between 8:30 and 11. Should have someone here during that time. And just ring that bell, and we will give you your certificate that'll have all the information you'll need to redeem the certificates for your wonderful prizes. And for everybody having a birthday and anniversary, congratulations from all of us at WSIC WDSL. Thank you very much for holding, and welcome to HomeAd. Caller, you still there? I think Brian called us back. I think we lost Brian. We had Brian in the land of hold. So what happened to Brian? Okay, Brian, you there? Okay, we'll have to open that line back up. Maybe Brian will give us a call back here before the next break, so he won't have to hold again. Right after the news from Fox this morning, Jason Sane, a representative in Raleigh from Lincolnton, that area. All Things Sane. Very good informative program. Tune into that right after Fox News from 11:06 until noon. Jason Sane. Good morning. You're on HomeAd.
Well, good morning, Pat. Jack Girl. You want to do the happiness calendar again today?
Go ahead.
Okay, let me see. It says, beneath the pain that feels so very real, your spirit is still at play, blissfully free and unaffected by the dramas of the world.
Oh.
That's how I hope you feel on your vacation. Or on your
My long vacation.
Yeah, your vacation the rest of your life. That's going to be great.
Hey,
good for
how
you.
about that?
But Yeah, and I just wanted to clear something up with Brian. You know, Brian, I shot league pool. I wasn't like hanging out in a bar shooting pool. And as a matter of fact, I got a very tremendous pool story. I was practicing at happy hour one day, and this man was there, and then came the next day to practice again. And the man came up to me and he said, you know, I want to thank you. And I said, why? He said, well, first of all, and you treated me like a good person and a good friend. He said, I had a loaded gun in my car last night, and I chose not to commit suicide because you were good to me. And it affected me for like 2 months. I couldn't. Yeah, it was hardcore.
Whoa.
But, you know, pool's not necessarily bad. Yeah, that's
I don't
all.
know. I don't think anybody said it was, Hope. I don't recall anybody.
I'm not sure, but
No,
I guess
nobody.
because I don't drink anymore, I don't want to seem like a big old bar.
Oh no, we were talking about a swimming pool.
Yeah. No, this
We
is
were
last
just
time
making.
on
Yeah,
Brian's
you
show.
misunderstood. We were doing a little play on words there. I'm sorry. I said, wasn't it too cold to get in the pool? That's what it was.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. It was last night when I was talking to Brian on his show. I just want to make him. He goes, I didn't mention you as a pool player, and you know, I come from a long line of pool players. And
Do you have your own cue? Do you carry it in like Minnesota Fats? Do you carry it in a little case?
Well, like I was telling him, I had a Steve Miserak had a case, and that got ripped off because I had the 4 8-ball brakes on it. And someone's like, well, that's a good pool cue. I'm going to steal it. But I still have a Hank Corsair that I should be breaking out and going just getting social and playing some pool.
Okay.
Pool here seems different than in California. You know, we had a place called the Shark Club, and everyone came and dressed up and got all special about it. And I like the casual pool thing. If that puts you around real people that may have a beer or two, who cares? Because we're all good people in this world.
There you go, Hope. Well, thank you for the wonderful thought of the day, and you have a good day today, Hope. Thanks.
You too, sir. And thank you, Brian, too. He does a good job, and we look forward to having him take your spot.
Yeah, Brian has left the building, but I will tell him. Thanks a lot, Hope. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Well, Brian tried to call. We're going to take a break now, Brian. Brian was on hold there earlier, so hopefully we'll get him during the break, and we'll have him after that before we conclude this Wednesday edition of HomeAd. So stick around. Good morning. Are you calling HomeAd?
Yes, I am.
Okay, hold on. You're going to be you'll be number one here in just a minute.
All right.
Okay, we're in a break right now. Just hold on right there, sir. Hold on.
Price war in the term life insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call Bob, and he'll shop and see how much money he can save you. Look, this could be the last term life insurance policy you ever have. Your rates are guaranteed for the next 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rates for the next 20 years. And if you're a smoker or your health is not perfect, Bob has great rates for you too. So for $1 million of term life insurance coverage for a couple of $100 a month, call Bob right now. 800-989-1754. 800-989-1754. 800-989-1754. That's 800-989-1754. Paid for by Term Direct.
If you have an upcoming event, let WSIC spread the word. Go to WSICnews.com and click on the community calendar button. WSIC, proud to be part of your community. Remember the reason for the season. And thanks for listening to
SIC.
We're back with how many minutes? 4 minutes remaining in this HomeAd program. 704-873-1400 or 336-499-0681 or 844-788-3464. Sir, thank you very much for holding and welcome to the HomeAd program.
Good, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I have a birthday.
Sir, we just spun the wheel. We do our birthday show at 10:45 each day. But what's the name? We'll maybe get it on tomorrow.
Dave Stokes.
Okay, can you tell us how old Dave is today?
Dave is 79 today.
And we missed it. Oh, too bad. Yeah, we do all the birthdays because the show ends in just a couple of minutes, so we don't have time. So we'll put him on tomorrow. How about that?
That'll be fine.
Do you know Dave pretty well? Is he a neighbor?
Yeah, I know him pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, thanks anyway. But we'll get him on tomorrow. The little belated wish for him. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Yes, sir. Now, would somebody call and remind me to? Okay, I hope I can remember that. I will. Just, it's always a shame when we've already done the birthday show. Yeah, try to get the names in before we actually, spin the wheel or do the show. Be great. That's why we hold off until 10:45 and do that. Give everybody a chance to get those in. Good morning. You're on HomeAd.
Pat, who won the birthday today?
Oh, that was, let's see, Joanne Smith. I'm sorry, Lane didn't win, but it was Joanne Smith. You'll have to provide him with his donuts.
We tried. That's all we could do.
Well, the main thing is just to recognize the wonderful people and
I
their
had a
birthday.
phone call right at the wrong time. You know how that goes.
Sure, I get them every day.
Have a good rest of the day and have a good weekend.
Thank you, Ronald. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ronald Hook's son having a birthday, Lane Hooks. And, okay. I didn't do any today in history stuff. Like New Zealand was discovered by Dutch navigator Abel Tasman. You've heard of Tasmania and that little devil? National Guard, created when militia regiments were organized by the General Court of the Massachusetts Bay Colony in 1636. The United States National Guard on this date in 1636. How about that? Cowabunga. A guy named John Admonson received a patent for a dry dock in 1816. How do you invent a dry dock? How about that? Let's see. And in 1913, it was announced by authorities in Florence, Italy, that the Mona Lisa had been recovered. It was stolen from the Louvre Museum in Paris in 1911. So she didn't smile for a long time after that. Caller, we've got 20 seconds. Can you make it real quick?
Yes, sir. Pat, I still have that 9 Chevy truck, 4x4, long bed, regular cab.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice truck. It does need paint. It's $3,500 cash, and that is firm.
Okay, Brian, what's the number real quick? The numbers?
I still have the 81 El Camino. That's $2,500.
The number?
704-880-8558.
Okay, folks, thank you for being with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more Home Ad. Have a good one.